Hello and welcome to my allotment journey. My name is Sarah and I'm so pleased that you clicked on this link to have a little bit of nosy about what I get up to at the allotment. I've had my allotment for 2 years, but I never documented it apart from pictures. I took hundreds and hundreds of pictures, but I never videoed it. But I'm 2 years in now and I want to show you my allotment because I'm going to make some big changes and you are going to help me. You're going to advise me because I'm a novice at best, to be honest. But yes, please join me at the allotment. For the first time in like forever, it's a Saturday and I'm going to the allotment. I never go to the allotment at weekend unless I'm just dropping something off or watering something. That's the only time I would go at weekend. But as luck would have it, or not, I mean, the car's broken, so Mick has to fix the car. So he's at home. It's very warm. It's not sunny, but it's very warm. So I thought I can't sit in. I can't sit in and watch you fix the car. So I'm coming to the allotment because I've got a big tub thing here to fill with water because I need to clean the kids' toys and put them away for the summer, really, because I don't bring the kids in the summer. I just don't, because I don't have them. They're not here. So yeah, I'm going to make a start on that. I'll film a little bit of it, but also let's see what's grown because I have planted some things, haven't I? So let's see if they've taken from last week because it has been about 5 or 6 days since I filmed. So yeah, come on. Ooh, a little bit of sunshine as well, I think. Oh, there we go. Sun's just shining just as you come through the gate. That is so typical of this place, honestly. Sun starts shining. Right, I'm just going to unlock this and get in there. Let's get the basket. Can't believe it, after just saying the sun isn't out but it's warm, the sun has just come out as I got to the gate, as you saw. But yeah, look, a little bit I've not done anything. I've not done anything at all this year. I've trimmed it back every now and again, but look, it's so messy. I've got the wood stored there, the toys. I've only been a handful of times with the kids before they broke up. So this will be totally remodelled in the winter. I'm going to totally remodel it. But for now, we need to clean the toys and tidy the area up because it's just not going to get used now for about 6 weeks. So yeah, need to get rid of all the weeds here, sort the dinosaur area out, wash the toys, throw the toys away that aren't needed, etc. Soft plays in there, mud kitchen, needs painting, needs all the greenery taken off it, needs repainting. But even though I'm going to redo it in the winter, that's not till about October, November that I'm going to redo this play area, and it will be super duper. Let me tell you that. I've seen one person on here. That's all, one person. It's probably too hot for them, to be honest. It's probably too hot, but oh gosh, it's glorious. Absolutely glorious. Look at my flowers. Just look how beautiful they are. More poppies have come up. Even my little vase of flowers looks nice there. Still blooming. Oh my gosh, there's the sweet peas that we planted on that like haphazard wigwam. Look at that. Look at that beautiful flower. I thought they were dead, but you know what? A little bit of life left in them yet. So let's keep them watered. But what a beautiful colour that is in my lovely wigwam. But we can get the rest of the potatoes up, that's for sure. But look at all the flowers on here. Look at that. After all that panicking, and it did reach this rail. It did. After all that panicking. And next doors I've got some white ones. She's got white ones. Equally as tall, it's just it's a drop so you can't tell. But yeah, look at those. Beautiful colours. I'll pick some more of those maybe for the vase at the back. Oh, cabbage white butterfly, go away. Go away, cabbage white butterfly. But I think what somebody said was because the leaves are close to the thing, they're just landing on it and laying the eggs, and that's why it's eaten. So I'm going to stick another thing on that, raise it up a bit higher maybe. What do you think? Because look, it's the ones at the edge. The little pesky cabbage white butterflies are sitting on it and still managing to, I should have thought. I didn't know they were going to go that big because the other ones haven't really gone that big. So I didn't think they were going to go that big. Yeah, like things grow, an allotment, who would think, look at this. sweet corn. Can you believe it? I was really majorly panicking. I thought they were all going to end up like them tiddlers down there. They'll amount to nothing, but these should amount to something. And the sweet pea over there, not vast amount of flowers. We've got one, but it's a flower, and they're growing. This is growing. Let's just wrap that around there a little bit. It's growing. There are other buds on there. Okay, let's see. Nasturtiums are doing fantastically. I didn't realise they would grow so massive. I did not need to plant 5 in there. I only needed to plant 1 nasturtium in there. I think I got a little bit carried away. Yeah, cabbage. I've forgotten what they are. I still haven't looked, but there is something. Lavender. Well, it's still green, so I'm still going to hold out hope. This one has had the flowers die, but then some more flowers have come on it. So I've cut the grass behind there, I think, neaten that up. These ones really not doing much at all. I always give you close up, so let's give you a nice big view of what's going on, where everything is in relation to each other. Because if all I do is film close up, you can't see the bigger picture, can you? So I'll just give you the bigger picture of that area that we've just looked at there. With the sweet peas, those flowers, the chrysanthemums. I can't remember what they are. There you go. That's the bigger picture of that area. We started with the flowers, and they are amazing. I love this. Is just oh, behind it. Need bark to be able to do wood chip to be able to do this bit here. But look, oh, the colours on that, beautiful, and that different colours. Yeah, they're nearly up there, not quite as tall, but not far off that rung. But oh, look at the poppies and the cornflowers here. Just give you a bit of that cornflower, poppy. There, I don't know what that is. What's that? Is that some sort of poppy? Possibly, I don't know. Beautiful cornflower. Just so you get a close up. There should be millions of poppies in here, to be fair. I did. But this takes over. This borage. Well, I'm going to pull it out. Just one more. Just pull it out. We've got loads, don't worry. I'm going to stick it in the compost. That's it. Poppies. Look, oh, look at them. Cornflowers, so much better than last year. There's a poppy. There's one. Yeah, just in case there's anything that can grow up where that borage is. Red poppies, lovely. But look at that. It's just give you the overview from here. Look, that's a bigger view. A big compost thing that needs emptying. Nasturtiums, massive. Don't need 5. Don't forget. Next year, don't plant 5. 1 is enough. But tons of flowers. I believe you can eat those flowers. I will be doing no such thing. Whoa, wait a second, hold the front page. Is that... Oh my God. I'm tying it up. Oh my God. I've been waiting for so long for that. I'm going to get a tie to tie that up. Anything on the other side? Nothing on the other side. My panic peas are doing okay. Panic peas are doing okay over here as well. Or has that one been eaten a bit? Don't matter, they were panic peas. But that... Oh, let's get a tie. I am so excited about this. Right, I've got the soft ties, which is basically foam covered wire. A bit softer, a bit gentler. Oh my gosh, it's got pumpkins or whatever it is, squashes already growing on it. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I didn't even think we'd get to this sort of stage. Right, a soft tie. Just going to put it on, twist it round. That should hopefully start its journey. Might put another one on, stick another one on a bit lower down. Give it a bit of a helping hand. Sort of encourage it to go towards that way. There we go. Soft tied on there. Can't believe it. Can't believe we've got to that stage. At least it's got, look at that. Look. And those will turn into similar, won't they? Down there. We've got hope of one. What are we going to say? Here? Go past that one onto here, do you think? I don't think we've done too bad if that happens. Nothing yet to pin up over here. Don't think. Let's just keep an eye on it because it could have a pesky runaway thing, couldn't it? It doesn't. Very spiky, that one, right? Doesn't. Let me just put that back, otherwise I'm going to be knocking it off. Right, there might be another one over here. Let me just check. There's nothing under here with a runaway. Nothing run away anywhere. Right, wow, there you go. First little tie up. It's not quite a full archful, is it? Not quite like I imagined it would be, but maybe next year. Let's see where we're up to. We've done all of those there now. That one, this one, cabbages. They're doing okay. They're growing, not as massive as the ones over there. I don't know why they're so gigantic, but these are growing nicely. And whatever these are, yeah, again, I still haven't looked it up. It's broccoli or some such thing. I don't know. Oh my goodness me. It's been, what's it been, 6 days, 5 days, the beans that we planted. More panic beans. These were Lady Di beans. Lady Di. Runner beans. They're growing. Look at that. Look at that. I've no idea if anything will become of them, of these runner beans, but they're growing. That's the main thing. Oh, and this is still growing here, look. The, was it pak choy? I can't remember what it was. This is why, right, when I say make a sign, I really should make that sign there and then. Because otherwise I've got to go and look back on what I've filmed to remember what it was. Yeah. Pink's all doing really nicely. That one was the original one. Do you remember that was fighting for its life? It's had a few flowers on it. It's not done too bad. It's not done too bad at all. It's survived. But yeah, I'll give that another chop. Missed a bit there. Missed a bit down there. But it just keeps it, and we'll make it a little bit firmer ball shape, because you're not actually allowed willows on here. I probably said it before, you're not allowed willows, but I can have this one as long as I keep it cut down like that. If it goes anything like this, anything like that or higher, it's got to go. It's got to go. Right. I think these are going to be okay, the sunflowers. That one's surviving, getting stronger. That one might give us a flower. I don't know if the others will give us flowers, but size are doing better than mine. A couple of mine have been eaten, but hers seem to have just been a bit bigger and they didn't want them. So that works out. My mum's given me this. We're not quite sure what it is, so keep it in there. That's a couple of carrots that the kids had sown. Sweet peas on this side. Really amounted to nothing. This was a bit, I don't know, just didn't amount to anything. Probably because it's got that bucket of sand right next to it and shade and whatnot. I don't know, probably. But yeah, there you go, flowers. I'll even put some, the ones off the onions. Right, well they're growing, but no strawberries left. That is just growing like mad. It just grows. I must cut some down and find someone to eat it. These sweet peas, look at that. Lovely. These thingy peas, sweet peas, snap peas. These snap peas, I'll pick some of these later because my daughter Willow loves those. She eats them, no problem. And we've got snap peas down here as well. These ones are growing fantastically. I wasn't sure that they would, so I only made them a small wigwam. I don't know how I can extend this wigwam, but we might have to. Let's just try and weave a little bit of it in, shall we? See if we can. But I have a feeling it will far surpass here. But that's doing really well, really well. Forget about the onions, they're growing, but not into anything. And I'm pretty sure that is a sunflower, so just leave it. These are, getting some height on them now. Not too bad. That one's quite tall. Look, that one's quite tall. These, same old, they're just doing great. Peppers. Peppers, right. Flower buds. I don't know what a pepper thing looks like. Is that a pepper but it's been eaten? Oh no, it's a flower. Right. Maybe the peppers come from the buds. I don't know. But it's growing. It's growing. Need to fill that bird feeder. Haven't filled it in for weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks because only the tiny little birds still go there. But yeah, this kids area here, very untidy. I need to get washing stuff. I need to boil some water. Okay, put it in my bucket. Get this. What I did was I got some sponges, but I thought, oh, you know what? Might be able to do it with my hands better. So I got some exfoliating gloves because I thought that'd get them clean just by rubbing it in the water, soapy water. Oh, did I get any soap? Yeah, I did. I got a sieve. I got a sieve. Right, but I'm going to do it at this table because I don't want to be bending down cleaning the toys. I'm going to do it here at the table. It's going to be a little bit of a long-winded process, but I'm going to boil the kettle a few times, fill this with the hot water, and then top it up with the cold water to make it warm, and just bring the toys over here. So yeah, a little bit long-winded. I'm going to boil that kettle a few times, but why do we need to do it fast? I don't, do I? going to lie. It's going to take a very long time to fill it with warm water. So it's going to be tepid water with about 3 or 4 kettlefuls of water just to take it off the chill, you know, so it's not quite so cold, because, you know, I don't want it to be cold. But yeah, it would take a long time. I'd have to do about 20, and I'm not prepared to do that. So and even though I said, oh yeah, take your time, I'm not taking that much time. Right, this is a very boring job because that is only a fraction of the toys over there. There's plenty more to wash or sort out to bin. There's no point in you watching me do all of them. I'm sure you know how washing things goes, but great with these gloves because these will scrub any bits of dirt off as well. Sort of discovered that leaning on here it hurts your arms, so these 2 sponges just means I can lean my arms in here like this, because even this is better than bending down to tidy. That was single-handedly the most boring job that I have ever done. It was like washing the pots, but like 10 times worse. It was awful, absolutely awful. Right, so we've got a pile of clean toys there. I need to clean this tough tray. Oh, 2 pans there that need cleaning, so we need to clean those. Just clean what we can, right? And then we'll get to tackling pulling out the weeds that have grown over the past few weeks here. But yeah, first of all, finish the last bit of cleaning, the side of there as well, so we can paint it. We need to paint all of this, tidy this. And the big bucket that we will put holes in the bottom of, stick a couple of holes in the bottom of that, so that the rain will just go through it. I will store underneath there, so it's got its own sort of rain cover there, so they will all get stored underneath that. I think that's probably the best idea. Basically, if it overflows from that bucket, there's too many toys, I'm going to get rid of some stuff. I only need that bucket full of toys, that's it. It's another day, and I'm not going to lie, I'm still poorly, so I've come here and I'm not going to do anything. And you always say, well, not all of you, but some of you say, do you ever just go there and like do nothing? Are you always doing stuff? And you know what? I do come here and do nothing. And this is one of the days where I'm going to do nothing. Right, so there's no point in me recording anything because I'm actually literally, all I'm doing is that's all I'm doing. Just lying down. I don't feel well. I've had just some tablets, but the fresh air is doing me the world of good. And it's absolutely peaceful here. It's so quiet, honestly. Beautifully quiet. So my day, I've already been here about 3 hours. Just lay here. I've had a bit of a walk around. I will water before I go. That's something that I will do. But yeah, this little interlude of about 6 hours long, not for you, for me, 6 hours, is just me lay here, maybe going and see if I can pull a weed out. But I've still got the toys. We started off with the toys, didn't we? We're cleaning out. We need to put holes in the bottom of the buckets. I'll do it tomorrow. I'm already feeling a lot better today by being out in the fresh air. So come tomorrow, I'll be fit and ready to be able to finish off those toys, put the hole in the buckets, and just have a look at that area again. I did pull some snap peas. You know what? Having said I've done nothing and I've sat here, I do wander. Slidey. I do wander about, have a little potter about, and do the odd thing. Right, so things fell down. Right, I did actually collect the snap peas. I have picked those, and the radish. Next time I'm here, I'm going to pull up all the radish. I think they're well and truly ready to all be picked now over there. There's still some snap peas on, but I'll pick these for Willow. She will eat them over the course of the next 2 days. But yeah, those are still there, waiting for me to do. Now I've stood up, I feel a lot better actually. I might even, before I go, I better show you actually what I'm going to do. Before I go in a couple of hours, I'm going to cut some sweet peas off there, because there's some lovely beautiful colours on there. I'm going to cut some, and hopefully it will encourage more flowers. I'm going to cut those sweet peas there. And look at all these here. Can you believe it? Look at all those. So lots of different colours there, so I'm going to cut those. But other than that, that's my spot. Made a brew.
But that is my spot, and that is where I'm going to be for the next, I don't know, 3 more hours. I'm just going to lay here, soaking up the sunshine, getting the vitamin D, and doing nothing. Okay, really, a little bit of pottering about is nothing, is it? So yeah, the next little clip you'll see is me back at it, but another day, yet again, another day. So, yep, I do come here, and I do nothing quite often. It's only a small bunch of sweet peas, but look at that. I wish you had smell-o-vision because they smell absolutely delicious, so strong, so floral. But yeah, I can't believe it, because I thought, you know what, these things are never going to grow. They're never going to grow, these sweet peas, and they have. So hopefully, I haven't cut every single one off. There is still the odd one still on it. So hopefully they will produce some more flowers. But I can't believe it. I finally got a bunch of sweet peas. There you go. They're going straight home. Yet another day here at the allotment. I'm still not feeling 100%, but I'm a little bit better in my eyes. I'm just going to keep my eyes covered because I look shocking. Right, so what did we say we need to do? We need to put holes in the bottom of this one, because this one's going to have the toys in, and this is what would collect the water in when it rains. Okay, and it, you know, just gets a bit yucky. So I'm going to leave, and I've picked up another new one, picked up a red one. So I've got a red and a blue one that the toys can go in. Toys and stuff up there can go in. Then I've got one, a purple one, that I'll put my weeds in. Okay, so I just want to put a few holes in the bottom of this. There you go. There's absolutely no chance that any water is going to sit in the bottom of that and get all manky and yucky. Right, let's see what toys we can get in here. I don't want to put the animals in this thing, but I've got a little sense of urgency of doing it now, because my friend's just texted me. She's taking the kids for a walk in the clough, so she's coming by. So I've got to not do this how I wanted to do properly, but I've got to do a little bit of a tidy up before children come and play in here. So let's get cracking. Oh, there's a frog in this box. Of course there is. Of course there is. Oh my God, I thought it was a real one, because I've got all animals in here. I thought it was a real one. It's not a real frog. I mean, it is a real frog, it's not a toy one. Right, we need to take it to the pond. Right, come on. A frog we can rescue this time. The last one I found jumped away. Oh my goodness me. Right, come on. Right, there you go. Let's, whoops. No, you don't want to go towards the animals. Come on. Let's move these out of the way for you. Let me just get them out. I should have took them out first. There you go. Right, come on. Oh, come here. There we go. There we go. Released. Well, she's eye just caught me talking to a frog. She thinks I'm mad enough as it is. Right, anyway, so we've got the toys in there. Right, and the thing is, there's no point in actually properly tidying this place up if kids are coming to play in it, because they'll just wreck it. Well, they won't wreck it, you know, they're playing it. We don't have restricted play. We just let them run free, sort of thing. So I'm just going to give it a bit of a sweep, bit of a clear, that sort of thing, and I'll probably do a proper tidy another time. So I've got some other gardening jobs to do, so I'm just going to tidy this bit, just a little tidy. When I do a proper tidy, I will bring you back. But for now, I'm just going to do a neat and tidy little thing. Not going to make anything for it, I'm just going to weed it and whatnot, because I think I've got about 20 minutes. And then after that, we've got some gardening things to do, and probably something frivolous. I'll tell you anyway, the first thing I'm doing is I'm just going to trim down everything. I'm just going to trim down all the weeds that I can see, rather than pull them out. It's just quicker. Yeah, so I'll just trim everything I can see that's weedy, and then I'll start moving things about and sweeping things up. It's in some sort of order. now at least, so just got a few. I never show this area really, so give you a little quick. I've only just tidied it up, like I say. Put some animals on there. I've got some water here, so we'll move that out of the way. The little ones, really little ones, but they can fill buckets if we put it near us. Just some more toys up there, but we've got some digging things in there. So they've got digging there. They've got animals and water. They can put water on anything, doesn't really matter. Kitchen, mud kitchen, all sorts of things going on there. Soft play, won't get that out. Won't get that out today. But yeah, that's the compost, so ignore that bit. They won't go near there. They've been here before. They know where they can and can't go. They're not that little. They're not that little. Not babies. There we go, a couple of seats ready for if they want to do any reading at the reading wigwam. But there you go, I think there's about 3 or 4 children, and that's enough for them, a little dino land there. And that's it. That's all I'm doing today in there because, like I say, they're coming to play, they're coming to use it, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day, isn't it? So I can sort that out another time. Because I've shot this video over about 4 or 5 days, there's actual growth in this video. So look at this, which are tied up. I think at the start of this video, it's tied up down there, but look how much it's grown since then. We've got little pumpkins or squashes, whatever they are, growing. Got a few of those. And even this one next to it. So I'm just going to give it another tie up. A little bit further up. Look already. Oh, I'm so amazed because I just didn't think it was going to go anywhere, let alone past the first rung. I didn't even think it was going to go that high. So I'll do that one as well. That one, the thicker one, I'll sort of put that one there. And just put that one there to stop it flopping and to keep it going up the arch. You never know. We might reach that one. We might do. There you go. That'll stop that one flopping. And that one, actually, the tendril had already reached out for that and it was clung to it. But I'm just bringing it a little bit closer so that the next tendril can reach up and get it. But yeah. Success. I'm going to say that. Sorry, I'm going to say that. It's a little bit of a success. Tied on there and tied on there. Right, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get rid of all the other potatoes, dig them all up in under that plot bit there, right? So get rid of all the, dig them all up. Probably I can't avoid digging up the flowers as well, so I'll dig those up. And then I've got some seeds that I can plant now because we've got sun and warmth for the next next week. So I'm hopeful that I can get something to start to grow. So yeah, I'm just gonna dig up the potatoes, get rid of the flowers, etc., and just see if we can get one more lot of something from there. Oops. Oh, flip the bag. Oh, never mind. So that's the plan with the rest of that bit there. We'll put the weeds in there, potatoes in there, which I'll transfer to a box or a tub or something because I've ripped the bag. But yeah, just pulling it all up, and then I shall get a fork on it, dig it all over, and then we'll have a look at the seeds we've got that we can plant. Okay, we've rescued these flowers. Rescued as in we can put them in some water and they'll last a few days in the water. Round for something to put the flowers in. I haven't got anything. Right, so I've been searching around for something to put the flowers in, and this is the best thing I could find in the kids area. It doesn't matter. Turn it that way. Spout away. Don't matter. But I just don't want to have to throw the flowers away, do I? So I'll fill this with water and stick those flowers in. My little flower corner is looking quite lush. That one's still full of all the flowers, I don't know, from a week ago. A few extra new ones, but basically, and there's the sweet peas, but basically a nice little selection of flowers that have grown. Right, let's get the fork. Let's get to turning over the little patch of potatoes that I've just done, uncovered. Oops, sorry. I haven't undone the polytunnel fully today. Still not well, as you can tell, but I'm a lot better than I was, that's for sure, a lot better than I was. So yeah, let's get to digging this bit over, see what other spuds there are. I've got, you know, a nice selection of potatoes there, weeds and some green potatoes to put in the compost. Yep, all good. Right, I've dug it all over. The couch grass is on the top of there. I'm going to lift that out, put it in the bin bag, take it home, put it in the bin. Everything else under there is weeds. You know what, if a tiny little bit of couch grass gets in, what can you do? It's everywhere here, it's everywhere. So, but if I pick up the majority of that, which is on the top there, like spaghetti, stick that in a bag, take it home, stick it in the bin. Okay, they're not going in my compost. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to sow. So let's go and do that now. So this is a biodegradable carrier bag. Before you think, why put it in plastic? It's actually, it says it on it, actually biodegradable. I've got a load to have here, so that whenever I do anything like this, and need to take it home to my bin, at least it'll all compost and won't just, you know, stay in a plastic bag. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, you know, I'm not fussed. If I don't get it all, I don't get it all. I'm not bothered, right? So don't say, oh, you never get rid of it. It's here to stay. It's all over the place. We just do our little bit, don't we? Put potatoes in. There were some green potatoes. Might as well stick them in so they don't grow in the compost heap. Right, but there you go. Put the couch grass on the top just so that I could do that. Oops. Oh, of course, I've made a mess. Oops, oops. Oh, gosh. Right, there you go. Oh, my gosh. What an annoyance. Right, there you go. That's in the recycled bag. I shall fasten that up and take that home and not put it in the compost here. In the compost bin over here, right, there was a big purple bucket. Right, oh God, it stinks. And in that bucket was the comfrey and borage and all things like that I just put in there, and it rained. And well, you can imagine, there's no holes in the bottom of that bucket. I've just emptied it out into the compost. Oh my God, it stinks so bad. So I'm in the dark. I'm not looking forward to opening that green lid there, because it's going to be a honker, a real honker. Right, stick that there. I just chucked it in and went. Okay, look, there you go. It all needs I'm going to make a big compost bin, I think. That's it, absolutely reeks. I'm going to make a big compost bin so I can shovel all this into it. I'm going to make pallets. I'm going to get pallets. At least a 2-bay, possibly a 3-bay compost area, because I do have so much waste. I've got this one here. I've got that compost bin underneath all that. I put black on it, if you remember. So I want it all in one place, and I'm thinking maybe here, sort of level that up a bit and stick it there. 1, 2, 3, maybe. Does it need to be in the sun? Does it need to be in the dark? Probably the sun, doesn't it? So that is probably the only spot for it there, because you won't get any sun here. If I stuck it at the back of the kids' area, you won't get the sun there. So I'm going to say there. Chance of it getting sun there, 1, 2, 3. But that's for a future thing. Let's just get rid of this compost, this stuff on here to compost. Okay, and that stinks. Ugh. Yeah, I am going to sow some more seeds. You know what? I've got some compost, 1 bag of compost left. Ugh. I don't know if you need to do this when you've pulled out potatoes, but I've got this bag of compost. I might as well chuck it on. I can buy some more another day, can't I? I just think to stop it being quite so heavy. Because when I planted those, look, it looks like it's gone quite heavy, as in solid, not fluffy, even though I dug it over. I don't know what I'm saying. Anyway, yeah, like that. I'm just going to put this compost over there. I'm going to try the chard. It does say I can plant it out now, so that's what I'm going to do. Beet leaf chard, bright lights, 200 seeds. Right, let's have a look how big they are. Okay, they're fairly big, fairly big. Right, let's do a couple of lines. Oh no, 40 centimetres. Right, so they need to be 15 centimetres apart, the seeds, and 40 centimetres with the drills. Okay. So, just so that I know that there, next to that cane, next to that cane there, are the seeds. Okay, when they come up, it doesn't matter, I can remove these sticks, but this is just to help me. Right, we'll do our usual trick, we'll stretch it a bit. If nothing else, it makes it look nice, and it will add goodness into the soil here as it rots. And hopefully it will stop the slugs. I'll give you the time stamp for the time of year we're at now. It's actually the last week of July. I'm doing this last week of July. These came in my seed craft club, and it says I can plant them now, so sow them now, so that's why I've done it now. So I'm just going to structure all this here, and then I'm going to call it a day. It's been such an eclectic sort of a video today because I've been so unwell. I filmed it over about 4 days, so you've had a little bit of everything here today. So please press the like, please subscribe if you haven't subscribed already, because I really, really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to see you next week because I've still got tons more to do.